In the year 2009, I started asking questions about Charles Taze Russell and the Watchtower Society. And I emailed my mom on November 17th some questions, of many questions, and she forwarded my email to my cousin, who is a lawyer for the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. And I'll show you his response about Charles Taze Russell and the pyramid and the grave site. Nice to hear from you. Hope all in the family are doing well. Please give my greetings to them. As for Dallas's question, I don't know if I can be of specific help other than to point out the obvious, that we do not worship or revere Russell. In any event, the replica of the pyramid in Allegheny is not on the Society's property, and we have long distanced ourselves from Russell's incorrect belief that the Great Pyramid might have had some connection to Bible prophecy. And he left this article for me to look up on the Watchtower Library CD. Here are a few additional references that came up by doing a search on Watchtower Library that you might want to look at. So if you want to pause this video, you can search this for yourself. And heading practices that have been abandoned on Russell's personal life. Okay. So he said the replica of the pyramid in Allegheny is not on the Society's property. This is coming from a lawyer of the Watchtower Society. Now, this is a book from 1919, from January. Up here it says Bible Students Convention, Souvenir Report of the Bible Students Convention. And here's a picture of Joseph Franklin Rutherford. So, as you can see, this is in the Watchtower's publication. You will not find this in the Jehovah's Witnesses Proclaimers book. Now I'm going to do a little bit of reading here, and you'll have to use your imagination while I read this. On Monday, a party of about 150 was conducted by Brother Bonnet to the grave of Brother Russell. Upon a hillside sloping towards the south, we joined hands around the grave and sang, "Blessed be the tie that binds our hearts in Christian love. The fellowship of kindred minds is like to that above. Our glorious hope revives our courage every day, while each with expectation strives to run the heavenly way." Sorry about that, but this is what they did. One last lingering look upon the scene recalled the peaceful manner of our pastors passing beyond the veil. Brother Rutherford's words came to mind, "I am glad this prison experience was reserved for us rather than for our dear Brother Russell." We visited the marble works and there watched the workmen slowly but surely chisel out the monument to be erected as a memorial to the Society. The Watchtower Society burial lots in Rosemont United Cemeteries, 5 miles due north of Pittsburgh City, contain ample grave space for all the members of the Bethel family and the pilgrims and their wives, and all more than 275 adult graves. Listen to this. In the exact center of the Bethel lot will be erected diagonally the pyramid-shaped monument as designed by Brother Bonnet and accepted by Brother Russell as the most fitting emblem for an enduring monument on the Society's burial space. So my cousin lied to me and my mother. Some lawyer that is. That's what you call theocratic warfare, is it not, Jehovah's Witnesses? The size of this structure is 9 feet across the base, and its apex stone is exactly 7 feet above the ground surface level. It rests upon a concrete foundation 5 feet deep and heavily reinforced with the barbed wire, the work of Brother Bonnet, who would not entrust this important task to anyone else, so we are assured the job was well done. The brother gave a full description of the securing of the rock material after fruitless attempts extending over a period of about 5 years. At the time, he piloted the conventionists to the cemetery and urged us to help ourselves to souvenir chips in the shop of the granite worker nearby. Imagine that. God's stone witness. You can have your own souvenir. These monster blocks of pink, Brother Russell's favorite tint, granite were brought all the way from Granite Mountain quarries near Marble Falls City in Texas upon a special flat car and are said to be about 95% flint rock. Each slope of the pyramid will face one of the large lots, and on each of these slopes is cut in 4-inch embossment a teacher's Bible, on the pages of which will appear the names of the ones buried there. The burial space for Brother Rutherford was indicated, and his name, like that of Brother Russell, will be at the top of opposite Bible pages. A Bible space being set apart for the pilgrims, all in one lot of 48 grave space, so all their names will appear on the same Bible. Above the Bibles are spaces for inscriptions in full, WTB and TSIBSA, dead with Christ, risen with Christ, etc. And above these the cross and crown and wreath, and the whole capped with the apex stone, highly polished, its shape of course being pyramidal. And as we've studied and learned, Jesus Christ is the capstone of their pyramid. Within the structure, encased in a block of granite, will be a sealed metal box in which is a complete set of carital scripture studies, the memorial tower, and one of every tract, photographs of Pastor Russell, a copy of the Society's charter, and many other things to interest the people who at some future date may open the pyramid and find them. Does that not sound Freemasonic to you? Brother W.M.B. Hurst of Pittsburgh, who was Assistant Superintendent of the United Cemeteries under Brother Bonnet's general charge, will have the care of Brother Russell's grave in the pilgrimage absence of Brother Bonnet. It is expected the monument will be in place before the next decoration day. Any truth people desiring a chip of the stone may send postage enough to carry a piece about the size of an egg, with enough additional to pay the Society for the trouble of having it wrapped for the mail. Best for class members to order collectively. Long, long be my heart, with such memories filled, like the vase in which roses have once been distilled. You may break, you may shatter the vase if you will, but the scent of the roses will cling to it still. So there you have it, Jehovah's Witnesses. The capstone is Jesus. And it makes you wonder, this is the exact center of the Watchtower Society's burial plot. And across the street is... what? What is that building? Interesting.